What's up, guys? If you're here, then you have probably been following me for some time, and you've probably needed a little bit of help. That's why you're here. You want to learn, and I've got lots of stuff to teach. But in some scenarios, I might be busy, and you also need to learn how to do things for yourself, which is one of the things that I teach here. Did you know that there are tons and tons of programs out there that you guys can use? Now, I've been able to help people keep their homes. I've been able to keep people, help people to be fed and whatever else, eat teeth. All these, I've made videos on the free programs that are out there, how to find these free programs. I've given you guys how to do work, job, resumes, interview, all these things, and most of that can still yet be found on Black Site 32. And I touched on a little bit of help with a website called Bonds for the Win to help you to do that. Now I'm going to show you guys a little bit more. As always, guys, don't forget to hit that bell, like, and subscribe. Thank you for being a part of the tribe. Let's take a look at what we have going on here. So this particular video is going to be about free legal help and the federal court advice only clinic. Okay. So if you read the title, you're either thinking about suing somebody or dealing with, some legal paperwork and whatever else. So let's take a look at what we got going on here. So I was given the information that there is a place called the Federal Advice Clinic. Okay. So as you see, I'm looking. And there's nothing exactly with that terminology, but federal court advice only clinic. So I'm pretty sure that's what they meant. All right, so let's looking at the top here. This appears to be in St. Louis, Federal Court Legal Advice Clinic by the Bar Association. Well, I just seen that down here. So let's see free legal help with the American Bar. See what they have to say. Federally funded legal services office provides lawyers who are experts in helping low-income people with legal problems. So they have legal aid right here. Pro bono. Pro bono programs match low-income clients with volunteer, that's what pro bono means, volunteer lawyers who agree to take their cases for free. So yes, not only did we just show you that you can get legal aid, some help for free to give you direction on what you should probably do. But if you go pro bono, which means for free, essentially, there are lawyers out there who will do your cases for free. Legal answers, free. Online pro bono programs that match low-income clients with volunteer lawyers who agree to provide brief answers online for free. Other resources, information about the law or tools to help solve simple legal problems. Particular groups, help for people in special circumstances. So depending on your state, they're saying, let's take a look. So let's just see what they got going on in Alaska. Lawhelp.org for in Alaska. See about Arizona. Lawhelp.org, Arizona. Okay. So they have numerous ones. I'm sure California the same way. Yep, lawhelp.org. Okay. So let's back up. So some of this you guys have probably never heard about or knew about, right? So even though we look at the bar as and their members as basically we know they're not really on our side, there are some really good lawyers and attorneys out there. And I would say there's probably more than not, but they are bound to the bar to protect the bar first, then each other, and then their clients. So don't get it twisted. All right, but let's take a look here. What else we got here? USA.gov. Now, let's take a look at this. The USA.gov has a lot of free government benefits, programs, money and credit, and things of that nature that they can help you with. But you have to come here and go through the programs. If you got a damn cell phone, you can do this. Go down to a library, go to a university. University usually will just ask you to see your ID and they'll let you use their internet. Use your phone outside of a McDonald's or McDougal's or even a university and use their Wi-Fi connection or a Starbucks or whatever else. So they're telling you here they can help you find pro bono for free lawyers and and low cost help. Legal Services Corp, right here. Lawhelp.org, Law Help Interactive, American Bar Association, free legal answers, Dictionary of Law School pro bono programs in your state, specific groups, military, seniors, disability, everything from family law, civil law, housing law, employment law, consumer law. Now that we know about free legal help, okay, we know that one. So here in Missouri, legal advice clinic. So let's see what they have in here. Okay, this is the district court. Designed to help individuals without attorneys, legal questions about filing a civil case in federal court and assistance with completing the filing forms. Some of you guys have been coming to me asking me if I can help you or do this. Here it is. Free 30-minute virtual sessions can be scheduled. Get everything prepared the best you can, and then utilize this free option through Zoom. Resource guide for self-represented litigants. So what do we have in this little document? More resources. This source guide provides supplement information available. So in here, there are more free legal services, pay for service, lawyer referral options, free federal and state legal information, additional non-legal resources. That doesn't mean illegal, it just means not in their, licensed by them and stuff. Catholic Legal Assistance Ministry, immigrant power of attorney and workshops, Land of Lincoln Legal Assistance Foundation. So there are foundations out there that can help you. Legal advocates for abused women. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but volunteer lawyers and accountants. So there's an organization that gets paid to help you guys do your accounting. Can't afford a lawyer? Let's go to Missouri. Get started. Ask you as a new client, our volunteer attorneys will not answer a criminal law question, but you can put in your information here and get them to contact you and get some of your basic answers. Now, remember, these are great resources and tools, but depending on how you're operating, they may or may not be able to answer all questions. And especially if you're doing things from the private side, 100% probably guarantee you that none of them are going to answer anything about how to operate private. They don't know it. And they probably are barred to some degree from using it, talking about it, and whatever else. That's where I come in at. I do help a lot of people with educational strategies for their cases by doing a court case consult. But keep in mind that if you've done anything truly criminal, I do not do it. I do not help. And by that, I mean anything with hurting kids. Don't try to Jedi fool me or trick me. Oh, I didn't do this or that and la la la. You hurt somebody purposefully, they can prove it. They've got evidence. I'm not that kind of person. I don't, as an attorney, in fact, I do not do, I'm not a defense lawyer for somebody who's done it. I don't work on strategies to try to trick the courts and fool all that stuff. And I know you did it, but I'm going to represent you. I don't do that. Okay. There are people who get paid a lot of money to do that, and they'll show up in court and argue your opinion, your side, and all that stuff. So you have to pay them for that. So don't think that's how I work here. Denied somebody of their rights, you've done some trafficking or whatever else. I don't do that. Okay. I help people who are trying to live in the private, who have done minor things that you think to yourself and you go, man, this is a violation of my rights, and it's not even that big of a deal, and they're trying to go after you. Little stuff like that, I will help. Mostly traffic infractions. One person, I won't mention their name, in like a type of indecent exposure. Okay. Um, one person was being accused of something that they said that they didn't do. I said, we'll take a look at the evidence against you and this and that. And we've been able to work with them and get them a successful outcome. But I don't do more than set you up with basic structures, how to do, what laws and things, how to look at things, bring things together, who to contact. I'm not going to show up for you. It's education, entertainment. You still have to do the footwork. I will tell you what I need you to do. You will do them. If not, then I will not help you. That's non-negotiable. So that option can be found on Black Site 32 or Badwolf Unincorporated or jameslovett.com. And those would be court cases. At present, the cost for a court case is about $550. If we need to go longer, then there would be a additional charge. Otherwise, that's going to give you an hour and a half to, at my leisure, 2 hours. It's usually all the time that we need. And if we have to do another one, then we do another one. Same price. May go up in the future, but for right now, I'm happy with that. Uh, but otherwise, before me, watch the videos, utilize these free programs, corporations, foundations, and charities that can get you to move farther. The difference between me and other people is that other people are trying to sit here and scam you and sell you expensive packages to do this or to join that and whatever else. I just love the knowledge and I love to see people win. That's my thing. If someone's charging you a ton of money, be careful because it's probably a scam or not what you fully think it is, as somebody who's been scammed and ripped off. Okay. And every once in a while, I'll still get somebody trying to scam you on things. Um, a lot of times they charge a lot because they don't have the volume, so they want their money when they can get it. So be careful when dealing with those things out there. Do your research. If you find a trusted source, and I will be one of the first people to say to you that what I'm bringing you guys wholeheartedly is good information. It's solid, and this is a trusted source. If you're dealing with somebody where they won't look you in the eyes, you can't see who they really are, they hide their real name. Those are not good indicators. I've never hidden my name or any of these things since day one. Mind you, kind of wish I would have because then I wouldn't have to deal with certain people harassing me. But I'm still standing on my square. That's what it is. So beware of those things. References generally from a good source, whether it's A6 Grind Time or The Finest Thing Walking or The Fearless Floyd Show, uh, Sovereign Filing Solutions, TJ at uh getting some messages here. TJ at Sovereign Living, I think it is. But if I didn't say the Lighthouse, they're good. And Colonel Von Wilson, Copper Moonshine Stills. Then be careful, but nonetheless, get your information, study it, vet it for yourself, make sure that it makes sense, and then go get them. And remember, at the end of the day, you can almost always, no matter what's said, no matter what the judge tells you, take the matter to federal court. You can always appeal it with them. You can always take it to federal. Depending on what it is, depending on what it would qualify to be under, you can definitely do that. Almost everything can be. So be careful out there, guys, with your money, your life, your heart, your time, your health, whether financially, physically, mentally, sexually, holistically, whatever it is, be careful because unfortunately, everybody out there wants something from you. Even me. I want your attention right now for this video so that you guys can learn. That's what I want from you. And if you happen to spend some money here, great. I'd appreciate it because a little bit, even a little donation goes a long way. But other than that, I don't want anything else from you other than to see you succeed. But a lot of people out there have alternative motives. And if you are so focused on what you want that you're willing just to walk forward, just here's my money, here's whatever else, they will take advantage of that because very few people can have infamy and money and position and have a built-in mechanism that they're not going to take advantage of you. You may be able to trust many people in certain ways, but you're going to find that you can't trust almost anybody, and definitely not everybody, with all things that are you. Sexually, financially, mentally, physically, socially. Protect all of those things as if you were running a $1 billion corporation like Microsoft or Nike or Gucci, whatever it is. If you were running that corporation, would you let anybody just into your building or into your sacred areas into your intelligence areas, your new product areas? No, but that's what so many people out there are doing, especially the ladies. Everybody should be operating your things privately in trust and protecting yourselves. So protect everything that is yours because somebody out there on your worst day, you may think that you're worthless or you're down on yourself. There's somebody out there that would take your place in a moment, would take every little thing you have because they have absolutely nothing. Take you physically, or in some cases, other horrible things that I won't mention, they'll take or do to you. So you're always of value. Your mind, your body, and especially your soul is important. Treat yourself with some kindness. Do no harm. Walk softly, but carry a big stick. I'll talk to you guys later.